This is Rockin' Jammin is with A Way Out. So how are you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Good, man. Just enjoying life, studying for the finals I got next week. I got my finals.
That's awesome, man.
How's life treating you?
It's doing well, man. It's doing pretty well. We just released a single, so it's going pretty well. And yeah, I can't really complain.
So for those who are watching and unfamiliar with you, can you tell me about the band?
Um, so are you are you speaking about the members or just how it started
How
or
it started in general?
so we started in 2018. Me and the vocalist Josh formed the band and we wrote the songs. And we worked on music for since 2019, so about 4 or 5 years now. Went to Kyle Odell, who is known for producing bands such as like Motionless and White and other awesome bands, and then other awesome producers too. But yeah, that's a general summary. And we have a guitarist named Freddie and a bassist named Josh. So yeah, it's a four piece. So yeah.
It's kind of cool how you named yourself after the video game.
Yeah. So we originally did that because it was um the original song we started out with, and it's pretty crazy because we wrote that song without having an actual band name. So the name A Way Out actually came from that song. So yeah, it's a pretty cool story.
And so you were pretty original when you're naming your new single A Way Out.
Correct. Yeah, I wanted something a bit different. I didn't want a I just didn't want a different song name. I wanted the first release to be self-titled.
Radio stations are gonna like this way out with it. They're a new single away out of their new EPA way out.
Um, are you asking if there are any more singles or
Mm,
sorry?
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we have seven other singles besides this one. So yeah, and they're pretty much all radio friendly. I think we released this one first because of how catchy it is and all that other stuff. So yeah, it turned out pretty awesome.
So what is the way out?
Like, um, when you say what is the way out, do you mean like
Like just like what's the point of the song? Why is it called the way out? Like what
gotcha?
defines
So
it?
the song is about anxiety, depression, and all that other stuff. If you listen to it and you listen to the lyrics, that's it's about everyday battles, relationships, anxiety, and all that other stuff too. And it's really looking for, well, it's about a person trying to find their way out of these troubles they have.
So so did a member have an issue like this before? And if so, who was the band member?
So I think we all generally, like in everyday life, I think um, people in some type of way struggle with anxiety or depression. Not everybody, but certain people. But as far as us, me and the vocalists, we've all had our fair share of anxiety and stuff like that. So yeah, which is why this song's really special too.
So who's the chick in your background photo?
So that's actually the vocalist his girlfriend. So yeah, that's who she is. And her
She
name is Necroboo, I think, is her screen name. So yeah,
oh
which you can look it up online. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I thought you were about to say that's her real name. I was like, whoa, like whoa. That's a crazy name. Whoa, where'd she get that
Definitely
from?
is. Yeah.
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 Because like she's the star of the video and she's all over your guys' social media.
Yeah, she definitely is. She was the perfect fit for the video roles, so which is a reason why she was in it. And um referring to what I said earlier about what the song's about, if you watch the video and if you read what she's writing at the beginning, you can see what I was talking about, how she's writing the actual lyrics from the song down. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty awesome.
Do you guys want her to sing at all, or do you guys just want her to be like kind of like the face of the band, kind of, or someone that's like there, kind of?
Uh, I mean, I would consider more of an awesome actor. Um, Not really a face of a band, but she fit the role perfectly on what we needed to get the message out, and it turned out pretty good.
No, it's a real pain in the ass to find you on Facebook, by the way.
Me or the
No,
band.
you just in general, like the band. It's a real pain in the ass, man.
So yeah, yeah, that's one thing we are working on. Um, I assume once we get more of a following, it's going to be more prominent. But
Let's
yeah,
hope. Like,
definitely.
I don't know what you could add a way out. You don't want to ruin it. Maybe like a way. No, no, don't. That sounds a little weird. I was about to say, like a way outer. Nah, that doesn't sound right.
It's that way outer, but yeah, no, I see exactly what you're saying.
Did you ever think about quitting when the lockdown was going on?
Not really, no. No, actually, I was busy working, and because I run a contracting business here in Vegas, and the vocalist is actually a welding inspector, and we were in different states. So we were always flying to different states trying to get all the records done and stuff like that. So we never really looked at quitting. No.
What do you think about AI?
What do I think about AI? I think it's going to take over a lot of jobs in the future. That's just me. I can also see it being a threat to society in the near future. But yeah, it's pretty awesome stuff, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you play a way out? Did you play it or no? The game. I'm talking about the game.
Yes, I have. I haven't played it, and actually, I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but I have played it. Yes, it's pretty awesome.
Have
But
you
that's not what the actual band is about, though. So
Yeah, I know you're just named after it. I just wanna ask you about that. Did you find any of the Easter eggs? Did you do the moon Easter egg?
Uh, I don't think I did. No. When I played it for a very short time. I didn't really get to familiarize myself with it to that extent. So yeah.
Uh, so how is there not like any legal problems or copyright problems, like without suing?
So there's really, researching all the trademark laws, there's different industries. Um, they have like um it has to be within the same industry, really. There can't be the same movie called A Way Out. Like there's certain songs that are named the same thing as books, like Mice and Men and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really, when it comes to the actual copyright law, that is what's basically stopping it from happening. But we're not really worried about that because I don't really think it's going to be too much of an inconvenience for the actual brand of the actual game. So yeah.
What do you think about ticket prices getting super high for a lot of bands?
Say it again. You broke up. I'm sorry.
What do you think about ticket prices getting super high for a lot of bands?
Ticket prices, I is the scalpers, the ones that buy it and try to resell it. I think those people should not be allowed to resell tickets. And really, for people who really want to go to concerts, I think those people ruin a lot of expenses when they are charging or when they buy a ticket, let's say 70 to $100, and they mark it up, Jesus, like to $200 to $300 a ticket. I don't think that's fair. And really, for the younger crowd, I think that's what stops a lot of them from actually going to these shows and stuff like that. So I actually think that the scalpers are a big threat.
What's the best venue you've ever played?
The White Rabbit in San Antonio. It's not called the White Rabbit anymore, but now it's called the Paper Tiger. But it's a pretty awesome venue.
And
Other than the Vans War Tour that I actually played, but yeah,
what's the worst?
the worst was the 10-11 in San Antonio. That was literally one of the worst venues I've ever played in my life.
What is on your rider?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What is on your rider? Like, what do you guys get for food or stuff like that? When you tour, like when you tour, like what do you guys get?
I'm not understanding the question. I'm sorry, man.
Like what's on your rider? Like you know how the guy had like green M&Ms and stuff like that. Like do you guys want beer? Do you guys like want water?
Oh, really no preference. We're not really picky dudes. We don't really drinking's not one of our thing. It's not a priority or really a necessity for us to actually play shows and stuff like that. So, like I said, we're pretty chill dudes, but anything like alcohol isn't really like needed. Um, Even though we do socially drink, the vocalist is sober fully, but yeah, it's not really necessary. But yeah.
Um, ever have a crazy interaction with a fan?
In my past bands, I believe a time a time or two, but it's been so long ago. It'd probably be really hard to recall. But yeah,
Um, what is your favorite memory from playing a show?
that would be Vans Warp Tour. Um, the crowd was huge, and I've never played a crowd like that before. And actually playing that was really it was just a game changer. So yeah, that's the best memory that I have.
And what's your worst?
The 10-11, um, when we when the PA was terrible, I couldn't hear anything, and yeah, it was just a really under budget venue. So yeah,
What do you do on your downtime for fun?
my downtime. I don't like to have downtime. To be honest, man. I don't like to be bored. Um, I like I said, I run a contracting business. When I'm not in my downtime, I'm trying to think because downtime to me is when I'm doing nothing because I'm always trying to stay busy, whether if it's promoting the band or working or stuff like that. But in my downtime, I do play Xbox, and and I also write music too, which is obvious. But yeah,
What is next for you? What's next for you?
what's next for me is to get well, um, to focus on the project, to make more awesome music for people to listen to.
How do my followers follow you?
Say it again.
How do my followers follow you?
How do your followers follow me? You can follow us on TikTok. You can follow us on Instagram, A Way Out. You can also find us on YouTube, YouTube Reels. I'm trying to think what else. Um, and I believe you're going to have the links to our socials in the description, right? On all socials. So yeah,
Fun question time. You're on death row and it's time for your final meal. What's on the menu?
pizza, man.
Pizza?
Nothing but yep, nothing but pizza for me.
Do you guys have any cool merch or no? You guys got any merch or no?
We do have some badass merch, or we do have some pretty cool merch. We haven't released anything yet. Like I said, um, it's a work in progress. So, and instead of having general pre-orders, we're gonna make sure we order all the merch to where when people order actually order it, they just get sent out to where having to actually drop ship to their house and stuff like that.
You know you're gonna have to hook up your boy with some fresh gear, right? You know
Definitely,
that.
man. Definitely. I'll hook you up with all the shirts, hats, bracelets, and stickers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll definitely hook you up.
So, if you could have any superpower, what would you choose?
Man, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man powers?
Definitely, man. Spider-Man powers would be my
That's
number
actually
one.
that's actually a good one. But
Yeah.
it's either Spider-Man powers for me or time manipulation, like where I could freeze time, stop time, slow down time, fast forward time.
That's a pretty cool one, man, actually. And you know what? Now that you say that, I'll probably take mine back and choose that. So yeah.
Okay, let's say you could choose any song ever written by any band and you can change that song where you were the one who wrote it and it was your song. What song would it be and why?
Like just being the owner of the song in a good way or just wanting to change it because it's bad or like what do you mean? I'm sorry.
Just like any song, man. Just like it could be like Led Zeppelin, like it could be any song from like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. I'm just saying, like any song you want, any song.
You know the song that I would want to make mine um it would be Lying from You from Linkin Park.
Good, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorites.
When you die, what do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for creating great music. So,
I'm pretty sure that already has happened, bro.
well, I'm not dead yet, so we'll
But like,
see.
I mean, like you make good music, yeah. Uh, all right. Well, thank you for being on my show. It's been our
Yeah,
pleasure speaking with you,
yeah.
man.
It's
Uh,
it's been awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a nice
All
time, man.
right.
Bye.
Bye.